What's up, guys? Ice Toad here. So in this video, I'm going to show off my assassin. Now, level 27. Goes by the name of China. So, China is a trap sim, and I went lightning from the beginning. Alright, check this shit out. Lightning Sentry really sucks at level 1. You're still probably going to want to use Charge Bolt Sentry. But once you put another point into it, it starts to do alright. Alright, now every point, I've just been putting every point into it. And there's my Shadow Disciplines, so not much there. Here's her gear. I found this. I'm going to start kicking soon. I got to kill ICEBOY still and Radamant. So I'm going to start kicking. And to my memory, when you kick, it doesn't wear the durability on your item. So it's going to be okay that this thing is ethereal and does not self-repair. And I'm going to still benefit from the mana leech, I believe, for my kicks. And the increased attack speed on this item actually helps with trap laying. I found these in Act 5. Quite nice. Wow, shitty armor. Still trying to find a Tal rune so I can make stealth. Fuck me, in fact. Can I make a stealth right now? Hold on a second. I'm going to try to make a stealth. Is Tal after Ith? Fuck. Shit, I thought I had another Ith. Apparently not. What in the toad happened to that Ith? Shit. I thought I had another one. Oh well. Okay, but I'm going to show you guys how this assassin does. Now, it's kind of slow-paced from the start, all right? But check this out. It looks cool how in D2R, now the items all have their own graphic look that matches the inventory look. See that? This is like, that's something that I wanted way back in the day. When Diablo 2 first came out, I was like, wow, it's cool. There's still different shield tiers and body armor tiers. Because in Diablo 1, and I was playing Diablo 1 before Diablo 2, there was only like 3 different looks per character. And then your weapons would look a little different, like a sword, a mace, or an axe, or a bow. But other than that, there's only 3 different looks for a character. So it didn't matter if you had a helm on or not. If you had like a medium armor on, he's just going to have his full medium armor set on, visually. And the same with like a heavy armor set. And the same with light armor set. But in D2, now, Resurrected, they all have their unique look. And I believe the same applies to unique items as well. So, I'm pretty pleased with that. Because like I said, that was something that I always wanted in D2. These boots are actually okay. Some magic find and things like that. But I cast Burst of Speed. I get my Shadow Warrior up. What the fuck? A little choppy. Oh shit. A little choppy. Let me switch up the settings for just a minute here. What the blood toad? But yeah, there's the lightning traps acting up. The visuals look nice. Many say that the River of Flame looks good as fuck, is what many are saying. Because just look at that shit. And here's the old one, which I'm okay with as well, just the kind of waviness and all that. And here's the new one. So let me know what you guys think about the Resurrected River of Flame. Here, I'm gonna try to adjust some settings real quick. All right, that should maybe be a little better. I guess ICEBOY needs a new graphic card because the shit was just looking a little choppy here. I think it has to do with all the lava. But okay. Trap Assassin, like I said, my last time playing LOD Classic was like 2 years ago, before I started Path of Diablo, and then I went on to Project Diablo 2. And I think it was my dog, Colin, who has been in touch with me some on Facebook. I've noticed he's been commenting on my posts. I think he's actually working on an assassin right now. And he found Tarnhelm with his bitch, so I'm quite jelly of that. GG low-level item right there. So, to my memory, Colin and I were playing 2 years back, and he introduced me to like the Rift Assassin. He was like, hey, check this out. You put this Rift on her, it's super cheap, and she can just kick the shit out of enemies and spew frozen orbs all over the place. So I was really impressed by that. because I like cheap builds, probably because I just don't find shit generally. But I like cheap builds, and there is something appealing about making a character that just doesn't cost too much and still can do a lot of the endgame content. So this build works without Infinity, because you can run the Chaos Sanctuary in Hell mode, and mind you, this is only normal right now, and you kill everything that's not light immune with your light traps without much issue at all, because at higher levels this light trap does quite well. And then of course you have one in Death Sentry do some physical corpse explosion damage to everyone around. So without Infinity you can deal with the light immunes by just kicking the shit out of things. If you have Rift in hand or Voice of Reason in hand, more preferably Rift, I believe, has a higher chance and a higher level frozen orb on hit. So you just spew frozen orbs all over the place. It's really cool. So that's kind of what I'm going for here. I need a Gull Rune. If I get lucky as a Toad, I'll get a Gull Rune from the Hellforge. But here's the Chaos Sanctuary now and Resurrected. Alright? And let me know what you guys think about these monsters. See, I'm actually not too impressed with the Venom Lord design. I was hoping for something different. And these little wraiths, what are they called? Stormcasters? I don't care much for their look either. Here's the Classic now. See, they just look a bit more ghost-like in Classic, and I've grown to be accustomed to that, as many of us have, I'm sure. But some of you guys might not give a shit how they look different. But let me know what you guys think about that. And the Venom Lords, just I don't really find that interesting either. But whatever. I mean, it's okay, I think, right? Like, I was kind of expecting something a bit more... Like, I feel like they look different. Like, they have fat legs and shit. They're just not quite how they seemed in Classic. Right, here we still are with Classic graphics. I'll switch back in just a minute here. I actually found a nice amulet for Paladin. But wow, overall, I mean, look at the Chaos Sanctuary. It looks pretty good. Hell yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty damn good. But let me know where you guys are at with the graphic overhaul. Some would say the other one was a bit more artistic, and this was like 2-3D and shit. And there was something, there was a bit of a charm, right, over the artistic take that Classic has. Of course, it's very pixelated, but that's something that I liked about Project Diablo 2, is you can play it on higher resolutions. So I'm actually, I'm probably going to go back to Season 4 on Project Diablo 2. I kind of want to get this Rift Assassin up there and just mess around on Classic, because it's kind of appealing, I think, just going after the overpowered shit, like Enigma and Infinity, and just all the overpowered items, Hoto, in Classic Diablo 2, which is what this is, D2R. So I do find that kind of appealing, but I'm going to run the cast a little bit more, hopefully get to Diablo, and I'll show you guys Diablo. So what's kind of active about the Trap Assassin is that your trap placement is quite strategical. So if you have like a line of enemies coming at you, you can cast them like in front of yourself, for example, like this, and then just run away from them. And they'll often stack and attack enemies. So it's strategic and shit, which is kind of what I like about them. In addition to that, you have other skills that you can utilize, like Cloak of Shadows or Mind Blast. You can blind all these motherfuckers. And then you can Dragon Talon Kick, or you can Dragon Flight. You can teleport across certain areas, like in the River of Flame, from to another enemy to get across certain parts of the level. So things like that can be helpful. And that's what I like about the Assassin, is especially the Trap Assassin, is there's just variety to the gameplay. There's not a ton of variety, but there's more than there is with a lot of builds. So I've always found that very appealing. So let's see if I get any goodies here in the Chaos Sanctuary. So here I am about to pop the Lord Desace seal. So see how this goes. I actually found a really nice charm just a minute ago. Let me show you guys it. Yeah, man, this is It's pretty cool. Like I said, the positives are your character now displays all the items as their graphic is in the inventory and as you find them. Oh, hell yeah. And in addition to that, just some nice graphic overhauls for the most part. But check this out. Here's a nice charm that I found. 9 to max damage just now, right here in the Chaos Sanctuary. So I could put that over to a Barbarian. I actually kind of want to make a Frenzy Barbarian. Once I can make a Lawbringer sword. That's something else that Colin showed me about 2 years back when we were playing LOD Classic, is just how godly a cheap Frenzy Barb can be if you put Lawbringer on his ass. And if you couple it with Grief, you're just going to destroy everything in the game, basically. It doesn't even matter what your other gear's like. Just have your resistances capped and stuff like that. So I kind of want to experiment with that. But yeah, I also found this pretty cool item. 3-socketed War Scepter. I need to find a 4-socketed War Scepter that I can make Rift in. And this is another notable find. I found this a few games ago. 15 max damage jewel. So very nice. Even has a mod on it. So that's something that I could maybe pop on my Frenzy Barbarian when I make one. So just you can kill shit early on without much issue. But okay, I'm going to go do the last seal and then try to defeat Diablo. It's going to be somewhat of a challenge because China is only level 27 right now. So we'll see how this goes. Here comes Diablo. So I forgot to record the Infector of Souls kill, but I really wiped him off pretty damn fast. So Diablo's going to be a bit of a challenge. And Diablo looks pretty cool, see? Yeah, the model looks pretty good. This whole area looks nice. I like the visuals. You know, lightning looks pretty good and all that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting Death Sentry, because once you get Death Sentry, you can really kick ass, and you can start wiping out the Chaos Sanctuary a lot more optimally. But holy shit, he's thick. He's thick, alright. So I have to kill Isawal and get 2 points there. And Radaman, get 1 point there. Looks like I did the Den of Evil. So once I get those 3 points, for one, I'll have another point to put in a Death Sentry once I hit level 30. Put one in a Death Sentry, one in a Lightning Sentry. But another option might be put one into Shadow Master. That's probably what I'll do. 376 life versus... oh, they have the same life. But she might be more defensive, I don't know. She has resist all. Okay, so yeah, she might be a bit more defensive. But I'm going to try Shadow Master. Another important skill that this character needs, well, she needs Dragonflight for one. So I have points to waste there, and Dragon Talon. Looks like I have one in a Cloak of Shadows, which is enough. Alright. See if Diablo has a drop. I believe my MF is 18 in total on this character, whatever my boots have to offer. 18. So her MF really sucks. I've just been messing around a little bit. But I need to kill Ancients and then start doing some battle runs. And she should really start... oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I didn't make a portal. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk back. Okay, it turns out I did actually make a portal. So, I thought I heard a ring drop. Oh! Oh, hell yeah. Rare... if only those gloves were unique. Bloodfists are pretty decent for this build, early on especially. Okay, there we go. Couple items. Angelic. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. I guess I'll use it over this. Have some replenished life here as well. So now 16 replenished life, that's quite nice. But yeah, if you guys will like the video, let me know where you're at in Diablo 2 Resurrected so far. If you're playing, if you're not playing it, do you intend to play it? Do you intend to get it anytime soon? Or are you just holding out, maybe still playing PD2 or things like that? So let me know in the comments below. Thank you to my patrons for supporting me as you have. If you want to become a patron, links in the description below. And may your finances be blessed. And to all of my patrons, may you have many wives. Peace be with you.